Merry Christmas everybody and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. Let's talk all things sandbox. A bit more of a macro view. Of course this video is pre-recorded, it is Christmas Day. I have a little bit of time to myself for today, so I recorded this video in advance, but we're still going to have a look at the more macro time frame here for the sandbox and really look at what's going on here, especially on this weekly chart. Well, at the time of recording, what we can see going on is this push on up for the sandbox. Let's zoom into this one. Well, we can see we have came up and we have breached through the 50 SMA in green here, and we have found the 50 EMA in red here as resistance for the last 3 weeks. 55.27 cents at the current time of recording for that high point. So we know straight away here the weekly fight is of course going to be the close above or below the 55.27 cent level. When we really look at what this is going on here, this candle will have closed, so we will know whether the bulls or the bears have won this fight. So yeah, interesting. Let's see how this one does happen. Let us know in the comments down below if the bulls or the bears won this one. I will be keeping in touch with the comments. Down to that daily time frame, well, we can see we are looking for that continuation to the upside. The first of all target out here of 62.02 with a higher level of 70.33. Internal moves, we're looking around about 62.26 and 69.81. So we know the journey, we know the path where we are targeting the sandbox to go. But is this likely to play out, and what is likely to come next? We're going to cover it all of today on this Christmas Day special video for you all. Cheeky Crypto Uncensored here. But run the intro and we'll get straight on into it. Yes guys, welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored and a very Merry Christmas to each and every one of you watching today. I hope Santa's been great to all of you. Yes, let's dive into this one for today. We'll keep it short and sweet. Let's have a little chilled out day here on the videos. Sandbox, we have seen a fantastic push to the upside so far. Let's have a look what we have seen going on so far. 116% push to the upside, excellent. But what we can see going on here, which is, it's quite indicative to this price action. Yes, of course, this candle will have closed by the time you're watching this video, unfortunately, but we can see the price action currently sitting at 52.8 cents. The upper red 50 EMA here at 55.26. The bulls will be wanting to see that price closed above there, but of course they will want to close that price above the 50 EMA just below at 49.79 cents. And of course the bears, importantly here, they will want to keep it below the 50 EMA in red, and definitely they will want to try and drag that price down below 49.79 cent, the 50 SMA. So we know the fight that is going to play on here, but what is this move to the upside? What is going on overall? For that we will of course drop down to the daily time frame and we can zoom on out a little bit here. Well, first of all, we know we have seen that price come on down to 27.56 cents all the way back here on the 11th of September. Like most of the market, we have seen a fantastic rip to the upside since, with the character changing to bullish here on the daily time frames via smart money concepts. We do still have a week high on the charts, and of course we are now showing a strong low, so the indication is continued momentum to the upside. We can also see here we have bounced from equilibrium, pushing on from here quite nicely. The 50 EMA above the 50 SMA, above the 200 EMA, these ones are stacked up in the right order for continuation to the upside. As the structure sets here, we are looking at a corrective move to the upside so far. What we can do is take that wick high from the 13th of November 2023 and of course the wick low from Monday the 11th of September, and what we will do is bring it all the way over here to the low we had come on down here on the 22nd of November. This low sitting at 36.41, and we'll drag this one up to the correct level. Zoom on back out and we can then have our target area for this yellow C wave, where we can see the 1-to-1 to the 1.236 coming between 62.03 cents and 70.33. And of course you can see we have already got this drawn on the charts here, this yellow box, and this move to the upside has fell short so far, coming up to 59.53 cents here on the 10th of December. However, I do think we have still got some momentum to the upside. In particular, we can see here on the 4-hour stochastic plenty of momentum to the upside with it being oversold, and when we look down here on the daily stochastic, well, we can see, yes, it has just crept round a little bit, but overall the stochastic still has plenty of momentum to the upside. And the structure playing out here, it's not the prettiest of structures, but it does look like we have a bit of a 5-wave impulsive move going on. When we take that move in the wave 1, and we can then take it all the way over, we could grab onto it, there we go, take it over to that next wick low in the wave 2, where we know the impulsive trigger would have came here at 53.69 cent, and of course we did smash right on through there. But what we obviously could look at this is the wave 3 is just here. We had a very shallow wave 4 right on in there, and then a small wave 5. However, the internal counts I don't think match up, and the wave 3 actually finishes up here. We have came down nice and deep within its wave 4. Once again, this move itself was a corrective A, B and C structure, where we did see the minimum expectation for that C wave met. So we know we're going to look at this for the next push to the upside in this 5th wave, targeting out 63.26 cents and 69, nice, to 69.81 cents. This will of course be the target area for that 5th and final wave, and we can see how it matches up very nicely with that C wave target area. But what we can of course see is some areas of resistance, especially on the move to the upside here, all the way back here from the 5th of June, the high of 61.51 cents. This could be the area of rejection before we do see a correction, but overall we can see our target area. It's going to be interesting to see how the price reacts to 61.51. The next ones we do have mapped up are the next previous wick highs on the chart. First of all, it's 71.59 cents, then it's 73 cents. You know, we're going to see a lot of resistance on the charts on these pushes to the upside, which we have seen already. Some projects rejecting, some projects finding them as support. So it's quite interesting to see how these moves are planning out. Back up to that weekly time frame. Well, we can see, you know, we are looking for a break, in my opinion, above 94.17 cents to confirm that the bottom is in for Sandbox at 27 cent. Until we do see that happen, then we are still looking at this could be a potential A, B and C structure, bring us down into that target area for that C wave between 23.64 and 17.06 cents. I'm not saying that is the likely scenario, but given the way the market is sitting, given the fact that the weekly stochastic here for for Sandbox is looking for a heavy correction, just starting to come out of the overbought territory, then yeah, we really could be looking at this as a continuation to the downside, looking at a potential A, B and C structure. Not likely to, not definitely to happen, but we cannot rule this one out. If this were to be the scenario, then we would look at this as a retracement between its 50 to 80% level. And then from here, what we can then do is take the move to the downside here, its full 100% move, and bring it over to, we'll go for its current swing high just now. We can see the lower level would hit into that C wave. But if we are looking for, let's go back over to that daily, we're looking for a, let's say 70 cent here, bringing this one up to that 70 cent level. Then we can see a drop down to the 20 cent territory, takes us into that C wave target area. So I'm not ruling this out that we could still see that pullback in the market. Now from that 70 cent area, you would look at that as a 60% pullback, which is a heavy pullback. 60.87% would see a retest of the current bear market low for the Sandbox. So I do think we have to keep our eyes on what is potentially going to happen. Now, of course, in the next bullish market, I do think the Sandbox has got some fantastic potentials. Let's just have a quick speculative look at that. And what we will do, of course, is take it from its current bear market low. I do think, we will see a retest of that kind of area. A 1-to-1 would, of course, be at the $81 level. Is that likely to happen? I think it would be a very tough ask to see the Sandbox do, 28,000% returns. A retest of its all-time high we can see has got quite an interesting level there at the 618 Fibonacci level, $9.24 roughly. You can see that as around about a 2,000 or 3,000% return on investment. The 786 I think will of course be a very interesting level here, 8,000% return on investment. $24 Sandbox would be unbelievably fantastic. I would love to see that one happen. But guys, just a quick roundup here of all things Sandbox on this Christmas Day special edition here at Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions of the targets, the possible targets for the next bullish market for the Sandbox, and if you are likely to be jumping in on a pullback for Sandbox. I personally am looking for a retracement in price so I can fill the bags, but we'll leave that one there for today. Just a quick roundup. letting you know our thoughts and opinions of Sandbox, or my thoughts and opinions of the price action of Sandbox, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic Christmas day today. If you enjoyed today's video, as always, and it's Christmas, give us a little present here. Smash that like button, subscribe, tap on the bell, selecting all of the notifications, all the usual good stuff. If you're going to trade on Christmas Day, I don't know why you would, just chill out and relax, but if you are, guys, please do trade safely, have a nice tight stop loss, make some great gains, stay safe in the space, and until next time, have a very nice day.